He maketh me to lie down in green pastures. What a verse. He maketh me to lie down in green pastures. But who should be compelled to lie down in a green pasture? We looked at this yesterday, and the problem is we don't always recognise that it's a green pasture. In fact, we sometimes even pray against being in the place where we are because we don't recognise that God's brought us to this place, and that actually we've got to have our eyes open. We've got to accept it in God's eyes. We've got to kind of understand the thing with the mind of Christ. He's the only one that's thinking clearly on this whole thing. Now, there's a story in the Old Testament, the story of Hagar and Ishmael. They're both dying in the wilderness, dying of thirst. And then suddenly God opens her eyes and she sees a well of crystal clear water springing up out of the ground. And she drinks, of course, gives to the child, drinks herself, and their lives are saved. Wouldn't have happened if she hadn't had her eyes opened by God. May God open our eyes to see that where we are, there are crystal clear springs of water. God give us eyes to see with the eyes of Jesus. Hallelujah. Amen.